Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Open Some Packs. Today, I have a dirty mat because I opened some stuff. It's all dirty. Oh, and I have this package. So I just got this new deck that everybody else got at, hopefully I don't cut the deck open. I got this deck from where did I get it from? Art of Play? Art of Play, maybe? Or no, I got it directly from Dan and Dave, from their store. And this is a collab. You may have seen some other videos I've done regarding this similar design, kind of. But this was at Cardistry Con. And people were posting it, and people were like, I got mine. And I'm like, how much? $400? You gotta be kidding me, no. But then the kind people at dananddave.com decided to sell their collaboration with me. Or sell it, you know what I mean. Anyways, this one is the latest one called Garden. A tribute to the D&D Cardistry repertoire. Contains, and I'm really hyper because I just had a ton of coffee. It's ice, what I do whenever I make it. And I get really busy. I let it sit in the cup. And pro tip, you could just throw some ice on it and it tastes delicious. But check this tuck out. The cool thing about this tuck, and you've seen the other one. I did another one. I got this one specifically for the back design and the tuck. That is texture. You see that? It's like little, like, I don't know. It's just, it's so cool. And the photos of this, digging the cellophane. That's professional cellophane. Anyway, so this was at Cardistry, and I thought it was going to be a exclusive. But it's not. It looks like you could get it online. I don't know if they still have it. It's Dealersgrip and Dan and Dave. And take backs on the cellophane because it just got a little hard. Yeah, and I saw some of the people reviewing this, and he does the whole thing too, by the way. The little hole, which is kind of a neat thing. I don't know how I feel about the hole. Like, it's really nice on the shelf, but when you got it in your pocket, ooh, it's not a good idea, bro. Let's check it out. Yes, look at this back design. Okay, I don't know which. So that's the double. Yeah, I think he's doing standard. Or they always do. What is it called? Man, I'm thinking a million miles a minute here. But look at this back design. Isn't that neat? Like, what? It's so cool. Really beautiful. The Werm. If you don't know what the Werm is, here, I'll do the Werm in a second. I'm going to leave this out. That's so gross looking. That's a worm, yo. Smoke and mirror. Oh, smoke and mirror. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what that is. It's kind of neat. And then, well, four ad cards. Is that it? Okay, yeah. Just making sure. Thin crushed. Can tell. Feels nice. Smoke and mirror. Back design again. I'm sorry. I want to look at the back design a little bit. So I'm going to, like, it's just, it's nice, right? And it's one way. Yeah, and that's this is down, this is up. Okay, so one of the things, the Werm. So one of the things about Dan and Dave is they kind of started a lot of that, you know, you see that, look at that packet cut. They're feeling good already, yo. They know what they're doing. Oh, yeah, this is worth what I paid. Like, this is a good thing. I was going to show you all the Werm, and I went like this, and I'm like, whoa, that's good. So the Werm, there's one, I think the hardest move in the Werm is this one right here, the push off, which takes a lot of practice to get good at that. And what you're doing is you're pushing, oh, see? And I don't practice the Werm that much anymore because I moved on. And then, whoa, here, let me not look at the camera. I'm going to look down at my hands. I want to make sure I'm in the shot first, though. Okay, so the Werm is this move that a lot of magicians use to photograph themselves. I'm looking at the back designs. And you do that, you see? and then you can bring it back in. A lot of magicians photograph themselves with it, and let me break it in a little bit, and then I'll do the worm again. But a lot of magicians and it's a really, really important move to learn. If you're a cardist, a magician, I recommend you learn it, because it teaches you. That's his thing, where he does that little flip. It teaches you. That's a nice little organization. It teaches you. There it is, right there. That's the worm, the Jack of Spades. I wonder if he's going to do different moves. I can't tell what that is. Is it that's another position. Yeah. Center courts, obviously. So it's different moves. I don't know what that is. The worm is definitely the other one I showed you. Is it like getting, there it is right there. The Jack of Worms. And as you know, he does this with the courts. So it looks like he's just changing up the... Yeah, so I guess he's doing the worm on every Jack. Does it like... Is that the entry point? Boom. I don't know what those moves are. Maybe that's a dealer's grip, like retrigger. Is that... That looks... I didn't know that. That's definitely the worm. Anyway, so I'll do it again so you can see. Yeah, this move, if you haven't learned it, learn it. It's a really good move to learn. It teaches you some principles in cardistry, and like even just like being able to like, hey, I'm gonna do like doing stuff with one card. Like there's things that people become what is the word? Where you're like snobby and you're like, no, it's not cardistry. Like when people throw the card on their foot. Have you seen this? They'll do a move where they'll like the card will pop off, and then it'll like land on their foot, and then with their foot they like kick it up and then catch it again. And I remember looking at that move and going, that's not cardistry. Like, that is so lame. You're gonna ruin. And it's like, dude, who cares? Like, do whatever you want. I had to like break out of that. Anyways, the worm kind of teaches you some things like that. Like you can do stuff with one card. The twirl is another one. Like it just looks like they're just doing like random, like what? They're not. They're doing a lot of stuff. So I recommend looking at the Dan and Dave, and definitely Dealersgrip, of course. He has a YouTube channel. You should check it out. And he has a lot of really good stuff. And Dan and Dave have a lot of good videos that I. Anyways, this deck is my favorite of the Dan and Dave and Dealersgrip collaboration. Good job. Why is it my favorite? Because of this back design. Actually, this one and the black with the... Oh, no, that's anyone. Dang. I always get the two confused sometimes because they do very artsy stuff. The other one was good, too. Yeah. Anyways, deck feels great. If you haven't got it, I recommend you get it if you haven't. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. God bless all of you, and I'll see you maybe in the next video. Cheers.